found yourself something funky.
Evening, peoples. Right, let's have a look what we're doing. Right, no, that's the wrong button. That's the right one. Stu Walker's there, tagging away. Thank you, Stu. Right, tonight we've got something a little bit different because we haven't seen it before. It is not actually a challenge yet, but it's being looked into as being a challenge. So I'm going to bring in Stefan and he's going to explain it from there on.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good. Right, so we've got 2 straws here that I've been sent. This, I believe, is a collab between League of Fire and Vic Clinco. So if someone could tag Vic, if possible, and tag Paul.
Dude. If somebody could tag Vic and Paul so they can see the results. Tis their challenge.
So what we've got here is pixie dust. Inspired by pixie sticks, which is essentially the sherbet straws that we used to get when we were kids.
All those sherbet straws that you remember when you were a kid and used to be banging a sherbet out.
Mm-hmm. So we've got 2 prototypes. One is a chocolate cherry and cayenne, and the other is a cherry and cayenne.
Now they both sound lovely.
And we're going to give it a go. So
technically being cayenne shouldn't be too hot. Shouldn't.
Hmm. To eat, and then a 2-minute after burn. Yeah, we'll stick with those, but yeah, any other suggestions that I can
basically give? 3 minutes each. No preference between which one first?
No, I think I'm going to go with the cherry one first and then the chocolate one after.
Jem Davis is saying when you're doing the afterburn, describe the flavours as best as you can.
Yeah.
Adele's not here, Reek dude. She's upstairs at the moment. Remind me though. Oh no, I can't. Oh, no, I know what you're after, but I can't do it because I can't log in. Right then, dude. I have got a big stupid timer.
Anyway,
I was going to say, do a disclaimer just in case.
I, Stefan Harrop, am over 18 years of age, of sound mind, and have read and understood the hottest product disclaimer on the League of Fire website, and somehow accept that League of Fire, the supplies and manufacturers, no new Chilli-heads will under no circumstances be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product, the multiple or acknowledged and critical pattern of questions.
Boom.
It's hot in this room. I've got to wipe my head. Cherry chocolate.
Cherry chocolate is the one first. Now, in the old straws that we used to get here, obviously they were harder to get out. These are wider tubes, so it is going to come out properly. Nope.
Here we go.
Right, from the second it enters your mouth, you have 1 minute to consume it.
The smell wise, it's kind of that sweet peppery smell.
It looks like a big packet, that. I don't think one go, it's not going to be one mouthful, is it?
Yeah.
Looks like quite a lot.
There it goes. Do you want to give us 3, 2, 1?
3, 2, 1, go! Oh, did I go in?
Not quite.
Oh, not quite. This explains why they give you a minute to eat it, because it won't all fit in your mouth in one go. Jem Davis has these too. You should have jumped in, dude. We could have done it side by side. Evening, Alan. There's the next mouthful in. to speed up if there's any left because you've got 15 seconds to go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All gone. And 3 minute afterburn, I believe. Was it 2 minutes? I can't remember now.
A minute to eat with 2 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, minute to eat, 2 minutes, and that's 3 minutes in total. How does it taste?
You definitely get the cherry come through. Slight warmth, but nice and good.
Have a good fizzle and twang like sherbet does?
Yeah. Might have wasted a bit of the time like savouring it.
Tis the first time round you were bound to actually try to get the tastes. Jem's asking, is it sweet?
Oh, it's very sweet, yeah.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
He's asking, what does it remind you of, if anything?
I can't remember what it's called, but there was a Mexican lolly that I got from somewhere. It reminds me of kind of like that Mexican chili flavour you get.
Usually that's sweet and salty at the same time. And you come up to 15 seconds now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the first one complete.
When we start it.
You can start that anytime you like. As soon as I see it go in your mouth, I'll start the timer.
Yeah.
Stop, restart. In you go, dude. Boom, and the timer begins. You'll have to give us an update on the flavours of this one because obviously it tastes different.
Mm.
Don't do it now. You concentrate on getting it eaten within a minute. And that's all gone well within the minute. Just need to clear your mouth. Ah. So there's a minute of it done.
Yeah.
And a 2 minutes timer begins. How did that one taste?
So that one was a little bit more of a ramp up on the heat. Definitely tell that. Again, the cherry comes through, the sweetness. I don't know whether it's actual chocolate or like chocolate pods, but there was definitely a unique taste to it.
Heat wise, where you're sitting around about now?
Maybe if you want to say a 1, then a 1.
So less than a 1.
Yeah.
Do you think it's challenge worthy? Do you think they need to ramp the heat up a bit? Swap the chili out?
If it's going to be, say a challenge, then definitely ramp the heat up. But flavour wise, it's perfect.
Flavour's spot on, but he could do with a bit more.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's just time. I think it's being thought of being turned into a challenge. I'm not.
Would you say it's as hot as the berry one?
Maybe the ginger one.
It's about
Maybe
the same heat as the ginger one.
Yeah. Definitely flavor overheat.
So basically anybody could do it.
Yeah. Well, if your average chili-headed smash through it,
you've beaten the timer, and you can sit there for a bit longer if you'd like to. Just to, it doesn't look like you need a longer burn though. We're not going to get any bigger reaction. So flavour wise, 10 out of 10.
Flavour wise, it's bang on.
Can't go wrong. Wins on that.
Up the heat. If it's going to be a challenge product, maybe put it up to maybe habanero. Try it with a habanero.
Sounds good. Obviously, there's a couple of more people got them, so we'll need to wait for their opinions as well, rather than just one. I do think there's a couple going to agree with you and say that it needs to be upped a little bit in the heat.
But no, overall, it's a really nice product.
Well, flavour wise, you gave it 10 out of 10, so that's a winner straight away. As for the timer, I think that's
long gone.
Yeah, that's just pointless now. You could sit there forever and a day. There's obviously no real damage on the afterburn on that one.
Very good.
I do believe you have other challenges that you might be going to test out in the future.
Yeah, there's one more that you'll have to keep your eyes peeled for.
There you go. Not giving any games away. You've got to keep your eyes peeled.
No spoilers until it's happening. So.
Well, that only leaves me one thing left for me to do then, doesn't it?
Kick me out and do the outro.
Well, kick me out.
Oh, kick me out. Yeah, kick you out. Thank you, everyone, for joining. That was a very nice cup of pixie dust. That was Chilli-heads. Lucifer's son has left me. I was Stefan. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.